Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Escape from Tarkov 1 rated day series. It's day number 28 of the wipe. It's day number 28 of getting my ass kicked. I mean, of kicking ass in this game. Welcome back. It's been a little bit since I recorded. It's been a day and a half. So first things first, we really need to double check. Yeah, we have one of these with only a day left on our insurance. The good news is we got pretty much wiped out in terms of money and gear on the last episode. So on the last day. So that's a hefty insurance right there. A couple TTs. I love that. Couple TT mags. The good news about all of this is that it's gonna mean I can actually afford to go into some runs. I'm a big fan of. Love that. So we'll do what we can do there. So what's the purview of today's episode? What are we gonna be up to today? Today's episode. Well, first things first. I'm just gonna double check that we don't have any quests we have not accepted. We've just been leveling up a lot quickly. I want to double check all the time that we haven't done that. That we haven't missed anything. Postman Pat. I was thinking in the shower. Tradition. For this series, I was thinking in the shower about what I want to do next and what to me seems like the biggest focus. And I know we've had no luck on factory, but I have got to get this quest done. Postman Pat, more than I have to even get Chemical Part 3, which is on the same map, done. I need to get Postman Pat done, and the reason for that, I'm not going to remember it exactly off the top of my head, but basically what happens is if you do Postman Pat, and then I think Shaking Up Teller is the next quest. You unlock the Punisher series from Prapper. The Punisher series is the thing that eventually will unlock the Kappa, the Epsilon? The Epsilon, right? The Epsilon case for a secure container, which, if you're on an Edge of Darkness account, the two biggest quality of life upgrades that you ever make in the game, in my opinion. I've never actually gotten the Epsilon case. I've tried it, but I suck at the Punisher quest, so we're gonna want to get those as early as possible so that we can really work on them. But the two biggest upgrades that you can make are upgrading your stash through the hideout, giving you a whole bunch of extra rows, and then upgrading your secure container because that means that you all of a sudden, even if you die raids, you don't lose as much money on meds that you're taking in, or you can keep items for your hideout, etc, etc. It's all just super valuable. So speaking of containers, I believe Epsilon is the only one that is really feasible for us. At least it's the first one that's feasible. There's one that Epsilon is eight spaces, right? And we currently have 4. There's a beta container I think you get from Peacekeeper. You can do it as like a barter at level like 3 or 4, 2 or 3 maybe. That's not really doable. I mean, it's doable, but it's not really interesting to me because it takes all this hard work to get to and all this money to barter it, and it only gives you 2 extra spots. So I would not say that is high on our list of priorities. Not at all. Not at all. We're gonna hop into the hideout and double check about the items we may or may not have been crafting in the upgrade done for nutrition unit. This is excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I can make Wilstons. Wilstons are what I'm missing for the thing. Okay, this is gonna literally bankrupt us, which sucks, but I need them. So go ahead and turn generator on, start that. That'll make all the Wilstons that we need. Excellent. Now workbench. Let me double check the farming. I love it when the music drops out in this game and it just goes completely away. All of a sudden you're like, oh, this is really quiet. That's right, we finished farming part 2. So we need these Wilstons right here. We need 1 Marlboro. And I think that might be it in terms of things we could craft in the hideout. So, with that in mind, what we really need to do is survive factory, Postman Pat. I have a couple ideas about how we might do that. A couple ideas about how we might do that. I think we go in more geared rather than less. And even if we have to play it super safe and get out, that's okay. So long as we do actually get out. So let's go in more geared. Let's play to our good ammo either with the SKS or the AK-74. What do we have that's great? Got a little bit of BT, which is okay. Oh, we've got enough BT for a round. Or we've got BP for the SKS. I think between the two, I'd probably prefer this. Okay. What if we just threw BT ammo in both of those? A little bit extra right there. And the only other thing I want to think about here is if we can sell enough stuff right now to buy a factory key. How much does a factory key cost? Factory key, I should have bought it immediately. I should have bought it immediately when I started doing quests like this one, because it just increases your chance of survival. And I really want to increase my chances of survival. That actually goes on that, which is great. Throw that in there. Okay, so let's think here. What can we sell? We could sell this. We could frankly sell this. We have to try to get to 60k. That's the goal. Nothing in there. That's excellent. In here we could throw. For now we can even throw this just so we have the space. We also have this MP. That didn't go there. What goes there? The different one. P22. I don't think I need either of those either. We'll see. First thing we'll do is we'll accept more of this stuff. The problem with this is that it is probably going to bankrupt us one way or the other. But the good news about it is, let's see. Is there anything here I could sell and then feel really comfortable with? Oh, we can also just take in a shotgun. I actually like that even better. I like that even better. Okay, that's what we'll do. It's decided. We will take in a shotgun. And the factory key, hopefully. We're gonna have to sell some stuff until then, though. So let's think about it. Let's think about selling some stuff. Add offer. Shoot. All right, put it up here. I don't want to sell screws. We should probably just, here's what we should do. Yeah, that's the easiest way. We should sell our, we should sell these. Enough of those to get us to 60. Actually, to get us to like 70 or so, because we're also going to need to insure our stuff. Let's just sell all that stuff. Great. That's 30. Seems great. And then let's sell the unimportant ones here first. That's 20. It's kind of funny. You never realize how little, like, dog tags are great value if you can keep them inside of like a dog tag case or something. If you can't, they actually take up a ton of space. I'm sitting here debating one more thing too, which is if I can clear this one out, I think what I may end up doing here is eventually running a reserve raid or an interchange raid with this thing, and making some money for myself that way. Okay, because we're gonna have to make money here soon, real soon, I would say. Let's just sell all of them. All right, cool. That's a little bit of money. It's a little bit of leeway. Now we're gonna have to buy. Oh, we're gonna have to buy a factory key. And then also some ammo. Okay. Factory key. That's huge for us. That's huge for us on customs. That's huge for us on this. Let's linked search the gun. Look for ammo. I love AP20. I know that it's so expensive. I know. But 20 rounds, that's 20K almost. There's also a flechette. Flechette is not slugs, right? Yeah. I've heard decent things about that too. I don't know what to do here. I can't really super afford. You know what that means, right? We're just no longer... Today's the day we flip the switch. We're no longer holding on at all to dog tags. The reason I was holding on to them in the first place, frankly, was the possibility, and it was only ever a possibility, that we might end up trying to save up dog tags for... First off, there's a quest you have to do early on with handing in dog tags. Maybe 2 quests? There's a possibility that we could try saving them up for a barter trade for a Lucky Scav junk box. Problem is, that's like 100, and I think it's 100 over level 10, and it's just not probably worth it immediately to do that. So if we bought all of those, okay, if we bought 20 of these, 25 of them just in case. Okay, let's preload this shit so I don't have to later. This is gonna be, I don't love doing this, what we're doing right now, where you put so much on one run. We're gonna put a lot on this run, which is really scary, because if you fuck up, then then you're in trouble. But that's okay. Getting out of this raid alive at all will be great, and we'll adjust from there. You know, if we have to, we have scav runs we can do for sure. Yeah, we have options. Do we have the most options in the world? Nope. We have options. And another thing that we've never actually, I'm gonna load us into the raid right now. 4, 5, 6. I should take a grenade. Another thing that we haven't really talked about though is actually, obviously take a backpack. Just take that just in case. We also have gotten some. We've also gotten some keys, and I would call them pretty decent keys. Wait, hold up. Don't I have enough to... Insure all is 28. Damn, I still don't have enough money. I need 28K. That ought to do it. God damn it. I'm so broke. I'm so broke. But here's the thing. Here's how I feel about being broke in Tarkov now. I used to hate it, and I used to be so scared to be broke. Here's how I feel about it now. Here's what I have on my side. I now have on my side, I have scav runs that I can always do just to get a little bit of loot that I can sell for a little bit of money that I can pour into like an SKS loadout or something really easy. We have some guns and stuff on our side. Obviously, we can do that. We're not out of gear. We're just out of money. So that's one thing we got going for us. Second thing we got going for us that I haven't talked about almost at all is we have some keys. We have some relatively okay keys, I think. I haven't checked all of them, but we have some great reserve keys, which I'm not very good at reserve, but that's a map where you can make hella money, especially with good keys. We also have some good sanitation shoreline keys. So that I'm very comfortable on shoreline. That would get us a steady source of money, assuming we played our cards right. The third thing, and probably the best thing for my confidence levels in being able to make money in the future, is I know a couple money runs, which is just like, I can go in with a pistol. I could even technically go in with a hatchet if I really just wanted to do that. And we can make some money. It's just like interchange is one of them. There's actually 2 separate ones on interchange, where it's just like I can be in and out in 10 or less minutes. I don't really tend to see people. If I die, it's not a big deal. If I live, it's great because I make enough money to fund our next runs. So that's all to say. We're okay. Even if we lose this right away, we're okay. Now I'm nervous. Now that I've talked so much about losing, and this is my first raid of the day, I'm nervous. Our goal is just to get Postman Pat and then get out. Make sure I have the map up just in case. I don't really tend to need the factory map, but... Okay, just Postman Pat and get out is actually kind of a problem now. Oh, God. We actually want to go over there. But in the meantime, I'm nervous. We have to survive this raid. The shots we heard, I don't really know. Come on. Yo, it can be so hard to search the right jacket here. There it is. I hate when it does that. That's a worthless key, isn't it? Yeah, it's a worthless key. Okay, so we actually don't really want to be up here, so I'm going to pre-med real quick. I'm gonna loot 1 or 2 of these so that I can maybe make a little bit of money even if I die in my thing. And then we're gonna run down and out. I think. It's kind of a tough spawn that we got. It's a spawn I don't love for where we have to go. Oh my God, we did it. And he's a USEC too. Oh my God, we did it. Dude, money was on the line and we did it. Holy shit. I also missed the button to hit a grenade too. We're actually gonna run this way just in case he had a buddy. Nothing there, right? So now we've cleared that area. Let's go, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm so slow today. He had a vector. Had another grenade. It's a little bit less ammo, but I don't care. Here's the one problem with this gun. I really hope I have everything. I'm so nervous right now. I really hope I have everything examined. It says Quake Maker, but there we go. Whew, another vector. That's great. So here's where we're going, actually. We're actually gonna play underneath. Dude. That was the reason it made the quest sound too is that was our USEC kill. So where was that scav at? Okay. So now that we have the key, is he up here? Oh god. That's fine. Now that we have the key, I love factory key. Let's go. This is so much easier now. From the depths of despair. Back up. Let's go. That's a huge effing raid for us. A huge raid. Huge raid. Got a level 39 USEC. Ammo used 2. Hit count 3. How does that work? I'm not gonna question that. Ammo used 2. I definitely took only 2 shots with the AP-20 ammo, and it did. I hit him both times. I hit him once, weakened him. He tossed the grenade. I think he technically tossed the grenade into the building, and I was kind of peeking out at that point. And then I was like, it was kind of like a fadeaway shot. I was like running backwards, which is such a weird way to do that, but I really needed to get out of there, and I wanted to almost like give the guy the office if he would just play a little bit slow. He did not want to play slow. He wanted to peek me. He wanted to kill me. That's fine. Hand over $6,000. I only have 500. Dude, I didn't think it would automatically click it. I only have $578, so I don't want to do that. All right, here's the important part. Letter is gotten. Letter is handed over to Postman Pat. Excellent. Okay. So that should... Yep. Shaking up teller. So shaking up teller is the dorm room 203 quest, which I don't remember if we have the key for. So we're gonna have to go to dorms at some point, which is fine. We also have to kill scavs there. But that's great for us because now we have options, and it gets us one step closer to the Punisher part series, Punisher series. So I love the golden cock. I mean the rooster. The thing I need to remember: the golden rooster is not useful for even the collector. It's not the collector quest, right? It is for collector. Shit. So I have to keep it. It says that it needs to technically be found in raid. This has found in raid status since I got it from the thing. So we need to keep that actually. Cool. Here's the deal. I laugh about this sometimes, but I'm gonna do it. I have a history of like, or I have a thing I really like to do in this game is put the golden rooster right here. Just as a sort of like reminder of everything that I'm about, you know? I'm really about this life, this golden rooster life. It makes me so happy to look at it. And so I keep it here as a reminder that like, no matter what happens at the end of the day, if I die in the raid or whatever, I'm coming home. And at the end of the day, I'm coming home to a golden rooster that loves me. A golden rooster that loves me. Yep. That's the word. Look at that. We're grinning now. We're happy. We are vibing. I think I probably want to sell this M4. The real question is what we're gonna do next. That is the real question. How long did this Wilston? How long is this Wilston craft supposed to take? Another hour and 20. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit for us. Okay, I'm just double checking a couple things. I would like to eventually level this up, but I don't remember. That's right, I need mechanic and illumination level 2. All right, cool. So, I think it might be time for us to try making our money back. The other thing we do have is we have a good loadout on right now, and we could go to customs and just go ahead and try farming / shaking up teller. Let me double check what keys I have for shaking up teller. Do or don't have. It's 203. Right? It's 203? Yes, it is. Can sell that right away. We can keep that. We can put that in there. Okay. Sell that. I think what we can probably do is do that. Sorry, I'm working through stuff here. So, let's double check. Shaking up teller. The thing I want, here's my goal for, here's why I want so badly to get this one done. Is if I can get these quests rolling as I'm doing other like in the future, you know, as we're continuing along here, we're gonna have a lot of different quests to do, a lot of different places to go. We're gonna have to have some raids where we just try and make money. Alongside all of those, I would like to be slowly chipping away at the quests to get to the Epsilon case. That's all I'd like to do. And because of that, I'm going to keep I'm trying to rush to get there so that I can do that. Yeah, it's really that simple. So I sold a little bit of that to Peacekeeper just so we can make some money on him, level him up, and then eventually we have enough dollars to turn in for his quest done as well. The thing about this quest, oh no, shit, it's the skier quest to turn in. The thing about this quest, I kind of hate it. It's kind of okay. I kind of hate it. Oh, we need to just spend money on him as well. Shit, I forgot. I don't know that it unlocks you anything. It just gets you some experience and some rep with him. So okay, we got all this good stuff. What else were we gonna do? We were going to, it's 203. Let's see if we can buy 203 yet. Dorm room 203 key. It's just $4,000. That's fantastic. 4,000 rubles even. Put that down there. Got some money there. Great. Factory key is so huge. I love it so fucking much. All right. So I think this is a fine. I think we could go for it here. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. You know. I'm just looking at stuff here we should probably be selling, especially now that we just talked about it. We should really be selling to Ragman when we can. Sorry, Skier when we can. So I want to start trying to do that. Make ourselves a little bit of space here. Put that in there. Tiny amount of money there. Great. Okay. So let's go into customs and regret our decisions here in just a second when we die on customs. Yeah, we have two. We need 30,000 to insure. Here's the other thing I'm thinking. Do we have any better backpacks in here? We do. Okay, so we can actually sell. Have some ruples there. That helps a ton, actually. All right, cool. We can now do it. The other thing I want to do is get that out, get that there. All right, customs it is. It would also be really great if we could make a little bit of money. We're still skating by on money. All right, I'll see you on the deploying screen. Alrighty. So I should actually pull up the really quickly. I should pull up the Shaking Up Teller Wikipedia page just so that we know exactly where in. It's a gray case and it's underneath the bed in room 203 of 3-story dorms. Okay. Great. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We have to kill scavs. Just ran through that bush so hard. This might be a go to dorms late situation. This might be a go to dorms late situation. I'll tell you one thing I'm thinking immediately. Is can I find Amalia's right here? I found no Amalia's right here. Croutons. Can I find scavs over here? So far, nothing. Okay, we can take that. Could probably just drink this immediately. We're looking right up there. So we're playing an SMG, which means I don't really want to run around. Yeah. Ooh. Where was that shot? That wasn't me. I might want to be a little bit careful about how I run around. I don't know that I want to be in, as the Dixie chick said, wide open spaces. The other thing I can do from here. What did I just see there? Oh, it was a shadow. Okay. Whew. And go out back here. Check the spot. Could use that earlier. Check for morphine right here. So here's what's going through my mind. We have something on the complete west side and complete north side of the map. And right now we're on the south side. South middle. We have to kill scavs. Here's things we could all make progress on during this raid. Kill scavs. Loot morphine out of medical bags. That's a lot of goddamn shots. You know? Go to customs on the west side. Go to dorms on the north side. There's one more thing I was thinking. And any food spawns. For Amalia croutons. In here, there are both food and med spawns. I don't know all of them. I know some of them. I think we may try and go there. This is also not a food spawn. No? I literally always think it's a food spawn. An actual lootable crate. Someday I'm gonna learn the difference between lootable and non-lootable crates. And it's gonna be over for you guys. Alright? Little chainlet. So much food. Sprats are not bad on the hydration, right? -5, that's it. We'll use it. I don't really care about either of those that much, honestly. The hell? Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Sure. Okay, so don't really want to be. Is this a liquid or it's grand juice? Okay, sure. There's a conditioned milk right there. I don't really want to be inside of this doorway when I'm looting, but we'll be quick here. So this is honestly where I was thinking. This and one other place have most of the food spawns. So no Amalia yet. There is the place I'm going. Here. Oh. Game is laggy. Ammo. There's a Slayer right there. Oh my. Okay. Vaseline's great. A scope? What is this scope? The Bravo 4. Interesting. I don't know that I know that off the top of my head. There's also a couple another scope. Okay. So we're gonna want to unload ammo. Get rid of. Yeah, we're gonna want to take that rotor as well, actually. Don't care about that. There's also key spawns in here is what I was trying to say. Might have just heard something too. Can't tell. That's huge. We might want to skip dorms. At this point, we might want to skip dorms. What class? It's 4, right? This one's 2. Probably should have put it in there. I don't think it's terribly likely to be looted either way. I can hear my wife downstairs wrangling the dogs. Is there anything I don't want here? I don't care about that, and I don't care about that, frankly. Wilson cigarettes is fine. It actually doesn't help us a ton, so we could probably... Oh my god. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Alright, we're just listening here. There's one other spawn I could take. I could check, I mean. It's like right up here somewhere. But I never remember where. There's a med spawn somewhere here, and I don't ever remember where it is. Oh shit, I bumped that. I think it's a med spawn. Now I'm all nervous. An extra one, that's funny. Let's not get in over our heads here. I feel like it's way closer to this thing. And there's good shit here. But none of it's what I need. I'm gonna get my head blown in here. It shouldn't matter. I shouldn't check it. He says as he checks one more thing. Okay, I'm just taking glimpses right there for where people could be. This is the part I'm not very good at, which is scary. From there to where I'm trying to go, I'm a little bit rough. So, yeah. Is this crack house? I think it is. Which would mean that I want to go all the way to that wall. And then over. Yeah, here we are in elbow. If I could get a kill, a scav kill, I'd be feeling so good right now. Because the experience would be looking good. It's actually crazy. How differently you play this game. When you've got a good gun in your hands. And like good armor, good etc, etc. You know? I don't know that this is actually the way we want to go. And I didn't think about it until we got here, but... So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking at this point, we don't even go... We could peek. At this point, we have 2 quests done in our inventory right now. Which to me means we don't push it. We also have full inventory and make enough money. This is dumb. I probably shouldn't have done this. Probably should have just gone all the way to the left. I'm gonna watch somebody pop their head up right there and kill me. So, my reasoning is we get out of here. You know? You could go to that big red building right there, or could just GTFO. I think personally, GTFOing is appealing to me a lot more right now. So, we're gonna do this a semi-interesting way. We're closer to an extract that direction, but we're actually gonna go this direction because I want to use the trailer. It's called trailer park extract. trailer park. The one with the leaves. I actually feel less sketchy going all the way around this direction. I may regret that soon, but... Listen just for a second there. I'm actually just trying to break up my pathing. That door is closed, which means likely nobody is there doing a quest. At least yet. I don't remember. Yeah, there's the gap. I was like, where's the gap? I know there's a gap in the fence. Guys, I don't want to say it, but we're awfully close to having a successful raid underneath our belts. Told you I didn't want to say it. If somebody pushes me right now, I will light you up, I swear. I swear to God. Let's go. It's a dang good raid. Accomplished neither of our objectives, but... And no kills. So really, 0 of 3 objectives, if you think about it in one way. On the other hand, what we just did is we made enough money to guarantee that we can afford another loadout if we have to. Guaranteed to insure some stuff for a couple loadouts. That's huge. Our last found and raid morphine, our last Emalia, and croutons. So that's 2 separate quests completed right there. That's huge. That's huge. I didn't really, and that's all based on, really? That's all based on where our spawn was, which is the funny thing about that, is like, we got a spawn that was really not perfect for the quests we were trying to do. We weren't close enough to dorms to be there first. And, oh shit, another dorms quest. I forgot about that. I'll have to look that one up in a second too and remember exactly what's going on with it. We weren't close enough to that, and we weren't that close to customs. We were gonna go to customs either way when we got over to that side of the map, but turned out by the time we got there, we had so much loot that it was smarter not to do it. All right, survivalist path. Survivalist path is fun. It gives us a good reason to go back to woods as well. I'm actually more excited for way more excited for survivalist path quests for Jaeger now that we have a new woods map. Way more excited. Just receive all that stuff. I don't really use painkillers, so I might actually just get rid of all of those. Let's do a second of stash management. We're gonna have to because we got some stuff on our person as well. Extra couple of these. That's great. Can sell that. Let's put this down in there. We can actually toss. We have so many splints as well. We're just gonna have to start using the good splints. It's kind of funny. We can put them in our inventory. I think we can sell that one. We don't frankly need that painkiller either. Okay. So, keep duct tape, I guess. Keep, I don't remember if found and raid meds. It's blood sets, right? It's blood sets that you need. Other things that we're gonna attempt to sell are all of these. The 4x30 scope is actually available to go on this, right? I don't remember if I like that scope or not. I'm gonna keep it just for a second and try it. That one I don't know if it goes on anything. It does supposedly. I don't want it on any of the vectors. It does go on the RPK, which currently has no sight on it. I hate to do it, but that makes that a much more usable loadout. And this rotor goes on. Yeah, we have suppressors on all of those already. Okay, cool. So we can sell all those. I think that one will just sell to. We actually want to keep this for a second. Meds, I think we can sell. Didn't make any money there this time. What we can do is throw that down there, put that in there. We're gonna use the hot rod. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Make some sweet money. We're learning from our past mistakes. First off, we're gonna go here. Can I sell syringes? Do they actually sell though is the question. Here's what I'm gonna check. Syringe Tarkov, are they used for anything? If they're used for something, oh, you can do barters with them. So I wonder if they actually sell. I bet they sell. Let's try it. For like 14,420. Let's try it. It's gonna cost us a little bit of money if they don't sell, but if they do sell, on the other hand, what if we sold a bunch of these for 527? Oh, can't do that one. 5271. Worth it or not? Worth it. Make us a little bit of money. Filter 9K. This is dirty. I've never actually sold this stuff back. That stuff I don't care about. I could just sell. This I was gonna sell for 27,420. I've never sold those quest rewards back to therapists, but we're in such a hurting for money that I think it might actually be the play. That one's not worth selling, and then this one I'm sure is not worth selling. Technically it is. Whatever, I'll just sell it here. Cool. Now here's the question. I could sell some of this stuff right here and not lose out on that much money. And I need to sell stuff to skiers, so yeah, that's what we'll do. I need to sell stuff to skiers, so okay. Great. Well. This should get us some money. Just made 200, almost 200,000 right there. Beautiful. Okay, and we'll be super close on this one next time, unless I record another episode right now, which I might do. We need to, and then we just go back into customs and keep repeating, which is great. All right, cool. Well, on that note, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it at all, I would really appreciate a like on the video. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, for another raid, another day of the wipe. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.